pay attention to your loved ones.
All right, stay home, watch TV, enjoy my life.
$1 million
Money
is
right now?
nothing. Like, that's no money.
Knowing that this too shall pass, like the feeling is temporary.
You can't teach experience. You gotta learn it. YouTube. So this week, I went looking for wisdom from the elderly about life. What I got back will shock you. The third one was my favorite. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What's up, Morgan? What's up, my man? Man. What's up, Jackie Chan?
What's up, lying?
How's work?
Hey, y'all.
What's up, Black?
Yo, let's do it.
Oh yeah, shout out Black, man.
Good to see you, brother.
Hi, Miss Lewis. Like, it's a beautiful day today. How you been, man? Beautiful day, bud. How was work today?
Fine, working fine.
You had a lot of customers?
Some.
Yeah. Right now, 21st century, 2026, Jackie Chan lived his life to the age in which you are right now. Just first of all, how old are you?
I'm 50 something.
Okay, Jackie Chan is 50 something. How would you say your life has been so far?
It's had a lot of good and a lot of heartache.
So a lot of good and a lot of headaches.
Heartache, not headache.
What's something you have learned recently about life?
Life?
Yeah.
Just work and pay bill.
Just work and pay bills?
Yeah.
That's something like you feel like that's how life it is.
Yeah.
You just work.
And
It's a
work
cycle.
and pay bill. That's it.
Just work and pay bill. What's on your mind lately, right now?
Springtime. Can't wait.
Can't wait for springtime.
I'm so tired of winter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Miss Horse have a lot of nice horses and all that. So what do you do for work? I never asked
I am an interior designer and I have Airbnbs.
you. So you just been pretty much everywhere, I say.
Yes, I'm born in the US,
Okay.
but I've spent every year of my life, I've been in Serbia. I still own property there. I'm I'm 59 years old now.
59 years ago. I was gonna ask that. You put it there.
Yeah.
You don't look 59.
I mean, I look 69, but that's okay.
No, you don't look 69. You look
But-
younger than that.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's going on.
Yeah, man. Take a ride in America.
Safety.
Man. Safety first.
Hell yeah. Always, man. How your day been though, Black?
Oh man, pretty chill, man. You know, same flavor, can't complain.
Tight.
Yeah.
How's life been? How's life been treating you?
Man, I can't complain at all, man. Life is beautiful, man. Every day you wake up is beautiful, man.
Always.
You know,
Every day's a blessing.
every day is a blessing, man. You know?
So what's been on your mind lately? You have like something special you like thinking up on your mind?
My mind?
Yeah, like you thinking about something?
I'm thinking about like stay home, watch TV, enjoy my life.
And that's what you got in mind.
Yeah, that's right in my mind.
That. So where you feel like you are in life right now?
Where I am in life? A little bit. It's hard to describe what it's like to get old. I can't believe how old I am. It's taken a toll on me mentally. Because it's you just won't know until you experience it.
Yeah. How old you want to
I
tell?
want to be here forever.
Right.
I want to be here forever. I'm going to be 80 in June.
80
And
years
I
in
find
June.
it hard to believe myself that I am. And I wished I could go back a little bit, but you can't. So
But you can't go back to what's gone. You just got to keep focusing on what's ahead of you.
Right.
She's 80 years old. You can't even
Almost
tell.
80.
Almost
in just
80.
a couple of months.
If she look like she's in her 60s, you'll believe it when I tell you she could do whatever. She's even stronger than me.
I'm not stronger than you.
That's crazy. What's something you've learned about yourself recently
Work hard, you'll be rewarded, and
Like keep working hard, you be rewarded.
yep, work hard.
I've learned recently that everyone struggles. I think that's it. No matter what it looks like on the outside, everyone struggles. At some point in your life, you need to learn how to pull yourself up from the struggle.
And what's been in your mind lately too?
When to retire.
When to retire?
Yep.
When are you thinking of retire? Like how old are you right now?
Be 62 in another month.
62. Man, Morgan's gonna be 62 years old, so you feel like okay, I'm okay where I'm at in life right now?
Hopefully the end of life isn't soon, but I feel pretty good. And just taking it day by day now.
Day by day. Day by day. One step at a time.
Go to church every Sunday and just pray that everything works out.
So where do you feel like you are in life right now?
I'm still in the struggle. Like, you know what I mean? It goes up and down. It goes up and down. Yeah. Like, I had an amazing childhood. I was very blessed. Had it all. You know, then you go through things in life, and I had amazing children that I was lucky to have.
How many children?
2 sons.
2 sons, okay. Yeah.
2 sons. You know, but then shit happens. I was married for 20 years. He found himself someone else. So life goes on and things change. I had stage 4 cancer 15 years ago. Told me I had less than 20% chance to survive.
15 years ago?
Yep. And I said, bullshit.
Wow.
Because my children were little. I said, no.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm not dying. And so I didn't. I chose not to. And I had...
Wow, that's a great story.
Yeah.
We've been filled with so much social media. We think we know everything. So people don't even ask anymore. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, I remember when I was like growing up, 7, 8 years old, we damn near ask everything.
Right.
Hey, what is this? Why they doing this? We want to know everything. But now, everybody go to TikTok, social media, everything they see and they think they know. Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, you probably been learning it the wrong way.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what would you say life has actually treated you so far? Like,
well, what I've, all the years that I've been on this earth, man, from what I gathered, man, life is really what you make it, man. Regardless of the circumstances that you come from, we all have negative things, that happen to us in our lifetime, but just to understand that there's a negative and a positive, you got to learn how to embrace both of them. And, don't dwell into the negative and let that hold you back. Because really, every day is a new day. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a new chance to, make what you want to make happen. So, man, it's just about what you make of it, man, and the decisions that you make.
Right.
Everything is a decision. Every choice. Like I decided to take this left into this parking lot. We decided to have this conversation. You decide to eat. You decide to get out the bed. Everything is a choice. You know what I'm saying? And with these choices, it's going to be a positive outcome or a negative outcome. So if you consider day by day life like that, man, you will understand it more. It's actually it's an actual science to it. From what I gather, that's how my perspective on things is.
This heat. It's like an experience you had that you feel like life humbled you through that experience.
Oh yeah, when I got divorced.
Yeah.
2 years ago, yeah.
When you got divorced?
Don't take everything for granted, because your life can change. Nobody's perfect in life, and trying to change things. Hopefully, I'll get back, and seeing the kids all grow up. It's changing.
That's deep.
It's just sucks being lonely. Uh,
Especially at your age
Yeah.
right now.
right. Yeah.
But yeah, 50 something. In this world that we are in right now, you feel like you've lived your life to the fullest? Where are you right now in life? Like, what do you think?
Tired?
Tired, retiring?
No. Life is tired right now. Keep working and pay bill. Tired.
So like it's like very tiring.
Yep.
It's just like a cycle of just waking up, working, getting the bills paid and all that.
Yeah. Wake up, work, go home.
Just wake up and go home.
That's the reason why I don't have nothing else. Cause that's all I do is focus, work, and go home.
Focus, work, and go home.
Yeah.
And is that what you've always dreamt of doing as a kid?
No.
What was your dream like growing up as a kid?
My dream is like go everywhere. Don't have to work and like watch TV, go vacation everywhere. That's my dream.
So your dream is just like be restless, just like resting at home, going on vacations, and just like staying home with family and doing that.
Enjoy life. That's what my dream is.
Do you see yourself retiring? Because you own your own business. You run your own mechanic shop. Do you see yourself like retiring the day where you're gonna wake up and say, I don't want to do this job anymore?
Not in my head yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
At the moment, you don't have.
Yep, I don't have any either.
So how long do you feel like you're still gonna keep working?
Well, work until I cannot work anymore.
That's the mentality.
Yep, that's about it.
So what's the lesson that like changed you as a person?
Listen to people around you. Even though you have a lifestyle that you like, it's probably not the best lifestyle.
So you think you should be like open to like, getting more information from people who have been above you, or people who
Yeah. And then listen to your family members.
Right. That's a big one. So, Ms. Lois, though, what's a lesson that changed your life as a person?
A lesson that changed my life. Oh, I can't even think of anything other than just to have patience. I can't. A lesson. Listen to people if they have problems and be aware. I lost one of my sons to suicide. And
Sorry to hear that.
he was one of the kindest people on the planet, if you ask me. And he just slipped through our fingers. But pay attention. Pay attention. He wanted help so badly, and we just never thought he would ever do that.
Wow.
Yes. And then the other thing, I lost my husband when he was very young, and I wished that I would have spent more time with him. He was in Minneapolis sick, and I was here with the stable, and
He was back and forth.
he was far away. He should have been in Mankato.
Wow.
Not there. So, but I've had some really good times. I have.
Do you have any regrets in life?
Oh,
Is it
of course.
the age you are right now? I'm not talking way back then. I'm talking about like now. Your age right now. Do you have any regrets in life?
I mean, I feel like there's things that I could have did better, but
Wait, just to cut you off though, but how old are you?
I'm 39.
So 39.
39.
At the age of 39 years old right now.
Mhm.
Are you living with regrets?
No, because I'm in a beautiful place in my life. But, I regret, like I said, I feel like I could have made better decision making, did some things better. But at the same time, every choice that I made led to me being to where I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I did make the mistakes and learn from it, I wouldn't be the man that I am today, So, it's about embracing it too, So that's why I said you got to take the positive with the negative,
Always.
For sure.
How do you deal with like
worry, a lot of burden of, like load up thoughts, negativity all over you. How do you deal with that at this age?
Well, you got to know that it's okay to feel those feelings. It's okay to feel those thoughts. We humans. So you're not wrong for feeling it. You got to go through it because you can't control your feelings, but it's about how you react to those feelings. It's a book that I read when I was a teenager. It's called Emotional Intelligence.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah, emotional intelligence. It's about knowing and understand certain feelings that you have and why you having them feelings, and to have the proper understanding of how to react or how not to react through those feelings, and just knowing that this too shall pass. Like, the feeling is temporary. That don't mean that it's going to last forever, so I'm a man. I don't make decisions. I don't make emotional decisions. I sit and I think about it, especially like if I'm angry or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't really dwell in that, and I feel it, but I'm able to feel it, grab it, and put it to the side and know, like, it's just for this, this is going to pass,
Wow, that's a good one.
Yes.
And what was one moment that you had, like, life humbled you?
How do you describe humble?
Humble is like where you feel like life knocked you down to, like,
When my
sit
son
back in the
died.
chair.
When my son died, that was the most devastating thing you could ever experience.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Sorry again.
Like,
Yeah.
what was the last time you had like a humble moment in life?
Yeah. Super humbled by people that push through adversity.
Yeah.
That's humbling all the time, every time. Every time. I just can't believe how some people just keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. And you have to keep it going. I try to teach my kids that. I'm humbled by my children all the time,
Okay.
how incredible they are, how much smarter they are than we were at that age.
Exactly.
Like, you guys are so much smarter than we are. We didn't understand this whole work-life balance. We didn't understand the psychology of relationships, emotions. The one thing I do worry about for you kids is, it's so easy to trash people when you're not looking them in the eye. I'm very worried about all this technology bullshit.
Yeah. I was talking to one of my guests, and my main point was how also the Gen Zs and Gen Alpha right now, we just stuck in this spiral thinking that this social media is our elder teacher right now. But
First of all, there's no truth in it.
there's no
truth in it, and it just isolates you guys. Were people, men, women, whatever, humans. It makes it all fake.
That's so true.
I don't worry about you guys because you're not learning how to resolve conflict. You're not learning how to be in a relationship. You walk away too easy. Like, you got to stick it out. It's hard work.
That's a good gem from you. Very private big one, but it's up to you. You don't have to. But what is something that you usually like? What is something that you usually don't tell people?
My problems. Yeah.
Why is
I hide a lot in.
You hide a lot of stuff within?
Yeah. Not hide, but it's you put up a good front, which isn't good.
Yeah.
Very happy to have you as a friend. I met you a year and a half ago. But
What's something you don't usually tell people?
I don't usually tell people I had cancer. What else don't I usually tell people? I don't know. I'm kind of open.
Yeah.
But I don't usually tell people that I'm kind of afraid. You know what I mean?
I like that.
I'm a little afraid.
That
always.
part, I always say that too. I don't like people to know I'm scared.
No.
It's something that I always love to keep it within me. Just have it, keep it
Don't want to show
myself.
fear.
Yeah.
I have a thing about showing fear. My mother was independent, strong, very successful. You know, she showed me I had to be strong, independent, successful. So showing fear is not part of that game. But it's there
100%.
nonetheless, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm afraid. I'm always... I have saved. I am very comfortable by American standards, but I'm still like, oh shit, what if this happens? What if the market crashes? What if? What if? So I keep working when really I shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid to quit working. At
That part.
59, I'm afraid to quit working. That's stupid.
That's, yeah.
Like,
Oh, and I'm over here thinking I want to establish where I would just be relaxing, going on vacation with family.
that's what I thought I'd be doing. 10 years ago, I thought I'd be, whoop. But life changed, you know? Like, my husband decided someone else was better. So that changed the whole thing.
Everything.
You know, I had to start over with nothing, you know, after 20 years. And so you think, oh, okay, anything can happen, so I'm going to be ready. You know, I didn't think I'd be living with that kind of thing. I thought I'd be chilling.
What do you think people your age are struggling with the most right now?
Retirement. I'm seeing a lot of them going back to work. Even in the
Even though after retirement?
yeah, I'm seeing a lot of them go back to work. They didn't plan their life like they should have. Everything's more expensive. The war going on, that doesn't help. Gas prices, everything's expensive. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 70-year-old people working, and you ask them why, it's
That's real talk. I see. I mean, I never really like dig deep into why, but usually when I go to Walmart, something like that, I see a lot of old people working. That, you know, like, I never really, you know, try to pin the ask. I just think it's just doing it because they want to do something.
then you ask them, they say that the healthcare is so expensive for them. If they didn't need to work, they wouldn't.
So it's all about survival. It's not just about being bored at home and having nothing to do.
And then you see a lot of them, their lifestyle is working and then they quit working. And I know a few people that 4 or 5 years after they retire, they just sit around and they don't get to exercise like they usually do.
Right. Get comfortable.
Right.
Wow. Still working.
Yeah, almost everybody that I know old, they are working or they don't want to stay home to wait until they die. So they rather go to work. That give them something to do.
Right. Because that gives us something to do. That's what I was thinking too. So it's just not more about just working for the money, but it's like they want to be active.
Yep, they want to be active. Work, do something. They don't want to be sitting at home and die. So they rather do something that keep their life going.
That's right.
Yep.
Wow.
I wish that I should be young again.
You wish you were young again?
Yeah, so I don't have to go to work.
How young would you say you should be young again? You don't have to go to work.
You know, when you're young, you don't have to. When you're a little kid, you don't have to go to work. Now I understand why all the old people. But when I was little, they say that just stay young, but don't want to be grow up fast. Okay, you're gonna be working till you die. You're gonna be responsible.
Is it? Now I understand why the old folks say stay young.
Yeah, stay young.
You hear
Enjoy
that?
your life. So when you start go to work, ain't no life anymore. Just work and pay bill. That's it.
Man, we in the two different dimensions of world right now. Cause I remember growing up, we couldn't wait to grow up. We was in that the thought process of like, man, I can't wait to grow up and have my own stuff. I can't wait to grow up and have this. And now you grow up, and you were like, man, I wish I was still young.
Yeah.
I was still taking
No.
care of me.
Everybody think like that too, but no, it's not how. When you start go to work, then you say, that's no more life. It's just work and pay bill. If you don't work, you're gonna be out on the street.
Yeah.
You have no money to pay bill, and you be out on the street. So you have no choice but go to work. Pay bill.
What do you think people your age are struggling with?
I mean, I think they're struggling with fear because we've worked our whole lives, right? Financially, people are really panicked. Politics are fucking everything up. And so there's very little reliability in where we're going to be at. Like in the 50s, you saved your money, you worked hard, you did your thing. There was still a work-life balance then. Family was valued and time was valued, but you saved and you could retire. You knew you could live. Like now people are working all their lives and they're trying to live on cat food. You know, I'm saying a big part of the population in America.
Okay.
We're falling so far behind everywhere else on the planet.
Yeah.
Most other, like, sure, there are a lot of places that are still really struggling, but we've fallen down so hard that people don't know the bulk of Americans that work, you know, they go to their regular jobs and they work hard all their lives and they don't know if they're going to be able to pay their bills and live.
What?
And that's a person with I'm not talking about someone that's been, you know, working at McDonald's. I'm talking about a person that's been working an average American job. Spooky. Because you could invest all the time. And the stock market's a good thing. I'm not going to say, you know, it's pretty reliable. Be careful what you do. The S&P 500, invest right now when you're young.
Yeah.
I mean
the
it.
S&P 500. I've heard a lot about the S&P 500.
$500 a month if you can swing it. 100 if you can swing it. 200, whatever you can swing. The most important thing is that you do it every month.
People at your age right now, do they have it? Most people have it figured out, or they just living through it.
I don't think anybody got it figured out, man. That's something that I live by. Like, man, we all trying to figure it out, man. You know. Because it's highs and lows and everything, and you know, like I never really get comfortable in any situation because I know things can just change like that, you know, and you know some things just happen as uncontrollable, you know. And life is life. Life is a journey, man. You know, no matter how old you get, you still able to soak up game, you know. It's like it's never ending, you know, and it's so vast. Like I don't think anybody got it all figured out. And a lot of people be perpetrating, acting like they do. And really, when they behind them closed doors, you know, they don't got it together like you would think they do, you know?
That's insane. Life is a journey. And on every journey on the road, there are signs. There are road signs. There are obstacles. There's, you know, there are barriers on the road. And then the weather might not be the same on the road. So how would you be able to go through that? The only way to do it?
Then you think like people your age right now are struggling with?
The people that I'm with right now I'm not with anybody that is as old as I am, but I guess you call them elderly.
Yeah.
But they're all doing real well. Now, Bob, that he lives in the house. He has a room downstairs.
Yeah.
And we're friends. He does work for me, but he's in his 70s and he struggles more but it's our bodies getting old, struggling.
So you say more of like the body strength starts to drop?
The body strength?
Yeah.
Well, you get all sorts of ailments. Yeah. When you get old.
You know.
Yeah.
Would you wish you'd be young again? And if you'd wish you would be young and now, what is something you would wish you could have changed?
Take what I know now and be younger. That's what I would like.
Yeah.
What I know now and be younger. Yeah.
Life is a journey, and we all treading through this journey. And there are bombs ahead, but we've never got into that destination yet, so we don't know.
Right.
But sometimes it's good to have a little bit of knowledge from people who have already been ahead. So you could be a little bit cautious while you're treading.
The old saying, listen to your elders.
Always listen to the elders. I grew up with that tradition and norm too as well. Always respect the elder. Just let them know a lot that we don't know. We might think a lot of people right now, especially the Gen Zs, Gen Alphas, most of us right now, we all think we know everything just because of technology and all that TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We think we know everything, but I'm telling you, man, we have all these older people who've been there. The matter of fact that they didn't have technology at the time don't mean that they don't have nothing to teach us. At this age right now, the dreams you had when you were a kid, would you say you've been able to like live through them, have them, get them, or you still?
Definitely. I've been pretty fortunate in my life, you know what I'm saying, with doing the things that I do. And everything that I do is what I wanted to do. I've always been a little stubborn dude, you know, I've always done what I wanted to do in my life. You know, I grew up pretty fast, you know, a lot of older people was my friends. But that was because
So you already grew up tapping knowledge from the old folks.
Exactly. I used to just sit back and soak up these type of conversations, you know, and it led to me having the mind that I have and being able to execute things that I want to do.
Right.
You know, like I said, my whole life has been what I wanted to do. Like, you know, like I'm going on 10 years of running my own business because I wanted to do that. And, you know, that's not something everyday people do. My music career, you know, I've been doing music since I was 13 years old. I've been doing shows since I was 14, 15. I've been on tour with my favorite rap group growing up. Like, I've had my rap career took me to be able to go on tour with my favorite rap group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people can say that they
Can say
did
that,
that.
yeah.
You know, I've owned my own studios, multiple studios. You know, now I have a nonprofit organization. That is all things that I wanted to do. So the ability to create your own,
To create your own world,
Yes.
to create your own everything,
yes,
and live through them.
yes.
That's crazy. Regards to that too, would you say the life that you dreamt of as a kid and all the dreams that you had as a kid, have you been able to achieve them, or are you still living in the dreams right now?
I've achieved a lot of them. Like, I love what I do. I have raised incredible men. That was always my main goal. I've had a blast. I've traveled the world. I've met epic people. I've had a blast. I mean, I had fun. And I've survived. And I've had, like, my business is great. I get to be creative.
Yeah.
I get to do what I want. Nobody's my boss but me.
That part.
That's the most important thing I can say to you. Is be your own boss. Like, I just try to encourage my kids all the time. Like, you know, it's fine to work for someone, but then you're at their mercy.
Yeah.
And my youngest one now, he's 24. I think he just turned 24. And, yeah, a couple days ago. But, you know, he's a business bro, finance guy. And I'm like, whatever, that's fine. That's great. Can make $1 gazillion, but at the mercy of someone else. You got to work harder to be your own boss, but, you know, then you're at the mercy of yourself.
So, would you say the dreams that you had when you were a kid, have you been able to accomplish?
Yeah, all I really wanted to be was a stay-at-home mother and have horses in my life. And I've had a stable for years, just years.
You accomplished.
And I love the people here.
Yeah. Everybody here is so lovely.
I love it,
Yeah.
you know. So
It keeps you going. In another sense, I was going to ask you, like, what actually keeps you energized and keeps you going every day?
well, I have to go to the barn every day, early in the morning. And I've always been an early riser. I get up very early, usually around 5. I've never been one to lay around.
Yeah.
I just stay busy.
Stay busy.
Stay busy all the
Stay
time.
busy.
That's
Would you say the dream you had as a kid, you living that dream now, or you've actually lived some part of the dream you had as a kid?
I've lived some part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the car.
That's the, the car. Yeah.
Like the car we in, right?
The car, but it's, you need people around you, family around you.
So family plays a big part in your life.
Yeah. There's, like I said, there was 15 in our family, and then when you have a family, and,
Right.
but
But what experience that hit you in life that made you grow up fast?
Man, I ain't have a choice. You know, it was just my environment that I was born in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just coming from an inner city, you know, but I grew up most of my life here in Mankato, but coming up, like I'm from Indiana, you know, but I moved here. I lived in Minneapolis before I came here.
Right.
It was just my environment and what I was placed around. I had to, you know, that was just like survival, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was just that was just day-to-day life, you know? And like I said, I grew up pretty fast and with a lot of older people. So me seeing them and what they was doing, you know, that became a lifestyle, you know?
Do you still have nurtured? Like, do you still get nurtured? Have like parents directing you?
Of course. You know, I don't think that's something that ever stopped from a parent, you know, from a parent's perspective. No matter how old your kids get, you
Right.
still gonna always, you know, try to guide them right, you know? Yeah, but there was a lot of things that I had to unlearn, you know, too, you know, and you know, kids teach parents as well too,
Right.
you know. So I don't think anybody's ever too old to learn.
And what are you at this age? What are you afraid of right now?
it's a tough question. Being happy, and
That's a tough question.
yeah. You work all your life to retirement, but my one good friend who I'm going golfing with tomorrow,
Yeah.
you work all your life and then you go to retire, and the next thing after that is death, you know. You grow up as a young kid,
Wait, what you mean death or death?
death. You know, retirement, you get older. Father time doesn't change, you know. Hopefully a person doesn't die young, but you grow up as a baby, go to school, have a family. There's all cycles in life.
Yeah. Man,
Hopefully I got a couple more cycles left.
you do.
Yeah.
You do. You live it up. So what do you understand, or what do you term as happiness to you? What is happiness?
Being with friends, being with neighbors and stuff, and doing other things besides working, you know. Like they say, you work all your life when you go to retire, like we talked about.
Right.
You see so many people in their 60s, 70s going back to work because the economy and everything is bad. The old saying, life isn't fair, you just gotta make out of,
Absolutely.
you gotta make what you can out of it.
A lot of knowledge on the highway whilst we're still treading, because I told you our life is a journey, and whilst we're on this journey, we're picking up knowledge on the journey, so we are aware of the bumps that's ahead of us. That way we know how to tread whilst we are moving. Growing up, they used to say that sometimes when people refuse to listen, you just let them go, but when they hit the wall, they're gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
and now they're gonna come seek for knowledge. You don't want to be that type of person. Your 16-year-old self
Oh, dang.
who's here right now, sitting in the seat I'm in, looking at you at this age. What do you think they're gonna tell you?
My 16-year-old self, what would they say to me? Or what would I say to my 16-year-old self?
Your 16-year-old self tell you. They're looking at you right now, so they're looking at a version of themselves, but in the future.
I think, honestly,
and everything you've been
you're gonna
able
make
to
me cry
accomplish.
now, but I think they'd say you did your best. I'm gonna bawl my eyes out right now. But I honest to God, I think my 16-year-old self would say, you had some fun and you did your best.
Wow.
What else can I do? But I'm still gonna have a lot more fun.
Always.
But I'm tired of that's my thing right now. I'm struggling with this person that's like, okay, do I just sell everything and go have my fun? Like, I've been meaning to move to Europe for a long time now. I'm getting ready. I just want to have a fun time. So, but I'm like, ugh, what if?
Yeah.
I can't let it go. But yeah, it's time to let it go and just really go back to my 20-year-old self that did nothing but have fun.
Our old self.
Oh, what
If he was here right now looking at you, sitting down at your age, what would you think they're gonna look at you and say?
Go have fun with your life.
Have fun with your life.
Enjoy life.
Enjoy your life right now.
Don't say the word I want to be grow up anymore.
I like that. 16-year-old you sitting right here. What would you think they would say to you?
What would 16-year-old
Black
sitting
here right now looking at
Black?
39-year-old Black?
Man, that's a good question. Probably never thinking that I would be doing the thing that I'm doing right now, coming from that mindset, because I'm 16-year-old Black was a different Black, you know what I'm saying? And, I just never would have fathomed that I would be, in the position that I am today in life and, to accomplish multiple things that I have, It just never would have crossed my mind that I'd be doing certain things.
If your 16-year-old self was sitting in the chair that I'm in right now, what do you think they'll look at you and say?
16 years old? Well, when I was 16 years old, I didn't think I would ever get old. When I graduated high school in 1964, the 50th year class reunion was also at the school, and I looked at those old people.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. They looked so old. So they would have been 68 years old at the time. And I thought they looked really old. So.
You've been blessed. Life has blessed you with everything you have right now, and
I love my place.
Yeah.
I've always
It's a beautiful
loved
place.
here. I love it. All we do is just keep adding on, fixing things.
Let me say, your 16-year-old Morgan see you right now. What do you think they'll say?
That is interesting. That is a very interesting question. Everybody says about me, very kind. I don't like conflict. I agree with people, even though it's probably wrong to agree with them just to make them happy. But that's hopefully that's about the gist of it. Yeah.
So before we leave, where's one thing you would love to leave for the people watching this?
Stay busy and get outside and love animals and pay attention to your loved ones.
Always.
Yeah.
If it's something that I would like to leave with y'all, man, anything you believe that you can do it. Anything is possible, man. If you can think it, you can create it into a thought, man. Everything that you see, literally everything was a thought first. This camera was a thought. This car was a thought. This hat was a thought first. You know what I'm saying? The seatbelt was a thought first. And you can bring it into reality. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to take that first step and, make your dreams come true.
Always, man. Gotta understand that.
Honestly, be true to yourself. Be kind to others. It doesn't cost you anything to be kind. Like, it costs you nothing. Just be kind. And stand up for yourself.
Listen for people who've gone through things that are probably older than you.
Appreciate you. Thank you for the gems and everything.
Hopefully my wisdom helped you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna not just me, it's gonna help everybody. Let them say something. Appreciate you, Jack Chan, one more time. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miss Lois. It's great.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Yes, sir.
It was a great interview.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Man, subscribe to my man Lion, man. He's a real dude right here, man. Locked in for sure, man. Support what this man doing.
Hell yeah. We out here.
Okay. Make sure like and subscribe to Lion.
Yeah, I hit the man.
Like, comment, and subscribe to Lion.
Thank you all for watching. Gratitude to everybody that's been here. Comment your favorite guest and what you actually took from this whole talk over here. Gratitude for everybody again. Make sure you subscribe. See y'all next week.